Hi, this is Matthew from LoveBudi with another love tip for today. Today we want to talk about blocking people. If you're interested, stay tuned. People on Facebook, right? Facebook is a place where we make friends with people we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what it's all about. We start talking about some controversial topic, and there are a lot of topics that are controversial. And then, somebody says something we don't like, so we block them. Now, how do we prevent, they talk about toxic people. Somebody doesn't even have to be toxic. I mean, if they disagree with what you're saying, a lot of times someone will spew out a lot of very rude words. A lot of people on Facebook, they don't even want to discuss things in a calm and rational way. Then they'll block you after they give you a piece of their mind, after they say, but how does that work? How does it work with love? And how should we, as people who want to be loving in this world, we want to bring more love to the world, right? We don't want to bring more hate. Now, the only time that I'll block somebody, I've done this before, is if somebody is kind of trolling and they take every post that I make and they're saying something rude about it. And they are unable or uninterested both in having a constructive conversation, to respecting me. I've had it happen before. I said, look, let's just respect each other as equals, okay, and have a fair exchange here. We'll have an equal exchange where you can say what you want to say and then I'll respond to that, and you can respond to what I had to say, so that we have a conversation. And people have refused to do that. Why should I blah, blah, blah with a blah, 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 or whatever? Things, wow, this is a person that just, I can't find a way to communicate with them. Maybe someone who's got better social skills would be able to handle that, but I can't. I'm sorry. So I end up blocking the person because they're trolling me and they're following all of the all of my posts, and they're saying rude things. And I've had it happen that people have told me, look, you're a very tolerant guy. Yeah, it wasn't always. And I try to learn, and I'm always learning, and I'm learning how to have a positive reaction, give positive feedback, be tolerant of someone who's upset, someone who's angry, someone who obviously has an axe to grind, and there are a lot of people on Facebook that are doing that. And so what can we say? This is life. This is the way the world works. And some people just, they get upset. They don't always treat us kindly. They're not always fair in their conversations. We try to give them the leeway that we can. We don't just say a lot of really rude things to somebody that we disagree with and then block them so that there can be no more further communication. I don't think it should be that way. So when we bring love to Facebook, when we bring love to our posts, when we bring tolerance, kindness, understanding, patience, respect, when we bring these things to our Facebook wall, we end up getting along better with people. We end up smoothing over things. We end up cooperating, finding a way that we can cooperate, that we can really work together, and where we can say, okay, maybe you feel this way, maybe I feel that way, but that doesn't mean we can't live in peace together on earth. That doesn't mean that we can't support each other and agree in other areas. It doesn't mean we can't live in harmony, even though you like chocolate and I like strawberries. It doesn't have to be a thing where we say, I'm not going to talk to this guy anymore. So Facebook is a really great place to practice that. And I've been on Facebook, I don't know, 10 years or something like that. And I've made mistakes. I've done things that have turned out well. And I've done a lot of things that have turned out not so well, to where I've alienated somebody or got them angry, things like that. So when we're dealing with Facebook, when we're dealing with people that are quick at blocking us, or maybe we're quick at blocking other people, let's try to be patient, understanding. Let's practice the qualities of love. Listen to the other person. Try to understand the other person. Try to be empathetic. I mean, that's a huge thing. Where are they coming from? What do you feel? There are a lot of people that are people of color that I run into, and I'm middle-aged white male. I'm the bottom of the barrel there. And so a lot of times these people just hate me just because I'm white, because they have a mindset that, hey, you're the problem. That's what they feel like. And you can never understand racism and things like that. And it's a challenge for me sometimes to tell them, well, here's where I have experienced racism, and here's where I try not to be that way, and here's how I try not to be a person who's part of the problem, but I want to be part of the solution. But a lot of times people just need to vent, and a lot of times, man, they just need to hate you for your color, your skin color, for who you are. Sometimes they just need to vent, and maybe down the road someday they'll feel like, wow, I don't need to have that kind of hostility. But right now, the place they're coming from, they're trying to make a difference, and they feel that this expressing, asserting, insisting is going to prove their point because they want to make a stand. It can be a challenge because these are not places that people can come from if they want to understand, where somebody else is coming from. So, yeah, it can be a real challenge. But Facebook is great for that, and I encourage you to try to get along with people better. Learn about how to get along on Facebook. Don't make it a place where we fight each other, where we hate each other, where we complain about each other. Make it a place where we can do our best to learn how to get along and live in peace on this earth. Thanks so much for listening. I hope your life is filled with love. Hope you're having a wonderful day. My name is Matthew. I love you. This is LoveBudi. Take care. Till next time. Bye-bye.